Hey, welcome to another episode of the E3 with Larry Ice video series. In this episode, we begin a study of the book of Galatians. I hope you'll enjoy it. This is part one, and I don't know, of chapter one, and I have no idea how many parts there will be. This one I've entitled The Apostleship of Paul. It's going to ring some familiar bells with you if you went through the study on Acts and Paul, a religionist finding the true gospel series. But bear with me, and I think when we get to the end of these, you'll find that all this background has been worth it. Galatians chapter 1, 1 and 2, and I'm using New American Standard 2020 for all of this. Paul, an apostle, not sent from men, nor through human agency, but through Jesus Christ and God the Father who raised him from the dead, and all the brothers who are with me to the churches of Galatia. Paul was not one of the original 12 disciples. He had not walked with Jesus while he was on the earth, but on his way to Damascus to persecute the church, Jesus got in touch with him. Acts 26, 14 to 18 gives us this account. And when we had all fallen on the ground, I heard a voice saying to me in the Hebrew dialect, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? It is hard for you to kick against the goads." And I said, "Who are you, Lord?" And the Lord said, "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting. But get up and stand on your feet. For this purpose I have appeared to you, to appoint you as a servant and a witness, not only to the things which you have seen me, but also to the things in which I will appear to you, rescuing you from the Jewish people and from the Gentiles to whom I'm sending you, to open their eyes so that they may turn from darkness to light and from the power of Satan to God, that they may receive forgiveness of sins and an inheritance among those who have been justified by faith in me." Jesus gave Paul a mission and a message. Paul was to tell people about what had happened to him on the road to Damascus, and he was to tell them about things in which Jesus appeared to him. Paul spent 3 years in Arabia after his encounter with Jesus. It seems likely that these 3 years correspond to the 3 years Jesus spent with the disciples. Paul was being taught the gospel and its ramifications for humanity, both Jews and Gentiles. He recounts some of this in 2 Corinthians 12, 2 through 4 and 7. He gives us some insight there. The passage says, "I know a man in Christ who 14 years ago, whether in the body I do not know or out of the body I do not know, God knows, such a man was caught up to the third heaven. And I know how such a man, whether in the body or apart from the body I do not know, God knows, was caught up into paradise and heard inexpressible words which a man is not permitted to speak. Because of the extraordinary greatness of the revelations, for this reason, to keep me from exalting myself, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me, to keep me from exalting myself." This is Paul's introduction to the Galatian churches in this letter. We'll get to the next couple of verses in the next episode, but I think there's a great deal there that we can benefit from. I hope you enjoyed this session. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and we'll sure appreciate it. Have a great day.